We will continue working on our ergonomics flyer, so be sure it is open. Let's make our text more visually appealing by placing it in columns. Newspapers and newsletters commonly use common style because it allows the reader to skim the text more easily. Generally, the wider the column gets, the larger the type we need and more space between lines. Narrow columns can have smaller type and less space between lines. The amount of space between columns is also important. Too wide a space makes the design unattractive, while too narrow can interfere with readability. Highlight the first 4 paragraphs of our ergonomics text, starting with the words RUEC and ending with stress syndrome. Creating a column affects the layout of an entire page, so select the Page Layout tab in the ribbon. In the Page Setup tool area, click the Columns tool to open its gallery. Currently, our document is set for 1 column. We can change the text to 2 equal columns, 3 columns, or 2 types of unequal columns, left and right. To control our column settings more carefully, click the More Columns option. These are more advanced column settings. In the width and spacing area, Word sets the width of the text column and the spacing between each column. We're not limited just to 3 columns, though. Click the up arrow in the box next to Number of Columns. Increase the number to 4. As we click, the preview window at the right displays the changes. At the bottom of the screen, the box titled Apply To lets us choose which portion of our document will be changed by our column choices. Right now, this is set to Selected Text because we highlighted some of our document before coming to this dialog box. By clicking the drop-down arrow, we can easily change it to the entire document. Leave Selected Text selected. The 2-column setting is right for our document, so click the 2 option under Presets. If we check the Line Between checkbox, a line is added between the columns for more definition. With the added line, we can reduce the space between the columns. Currently, it is set for 1/2 inch. Click the down arrow to reduce this to 0.3. Click OK. Let's take a look at our new 2-column document. Click away from the column. Our columns look good, so let's expand the To All Employees section at the top of our document and make it a little more eye-catching. Highlight the sentence, To All Employees, and enter the following text as you see it displayed on the screen. Remember, the existing text will be deleted as soon as we begin typing. Highlight the text. From the Home tab, use the Font Tool area to change the font size to 10 point. How about putting borders around the paragraph to see it apart from the rest of the document? With the paragraph still highlighted, and in the Paragraph Tool area, click the down arrow next to the Borders tool. It's the icon of a box with a cross inside. In this gallery, we have a number of border options, but instead, let's control our look a little more closely with the Borders and Shading option at the bottom of the gallery. Select it, and a dialog box pops up with more advanced border settings. Around the preview pane, we can click the buttons to show which lines we want to appear around our paragraph. Or we can click that location directly on the box to add borders by hand. Below the preview section, the Apply To box is set to Paragraph, since we've highlighted one in our text. In the middle section of the window, we can choose Line Style, Color, and Width. On the left side, we can choose different types of settings for our border. Let's create a box around our paragraph. Under Setting, select Box. And then under Style, make sure that the solid black line at the top of the menu is selected. Notice that in Preview, all 4 sides of the paragraph are now surrounded by lines. Automatic should already be selected as the default color. Choose a width of 1.5 point for the line. Click OK. And there's our paragraph with a nice box around it. Adding some color here would draw attention to our title. Make sure the text is still selected, and click the down arrow next to the shading tool. It looks like a bucket pouring paint. These are all the shading colors available. In Lesson 2, we learned about theme colors, colors that Word chooses to match each other. Right now, all the colors displaying are those that come with the normal template. We want another color, so let's choose the More Colors option at the bottom of the gallery. Under the Standard tab, dark colors are closer to the outside of the palette, and light colors are closer to the center. Find a light color and click it. Click OK. Click outside the box to see it better, and the background of our box is filled with color. But sometimes we need a more complicated structure than columns and borders can give us. Let's improve our document by creating a table.